completion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed.
Yes! Yes! Motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck you! In the zone!
The Bucs there on 3rd down. 47 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality.
Yo! Oh! I love you!
To themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he's
invitation!
to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Boom, invitation! Invitation!
The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and well, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that
he's on fire, he's on fire.
If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Open man is got one. It's all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, it's Brady. And it's Gronkowski. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to finish it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Middle, he's got Watkins. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Trying to go back to Watkins. And it's 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That one complete to Hill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
45. Mike, 45.
Now it's Mahomes again. And this is caught by Watkins. The 30. 10, 5, and he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. 1 half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate.
Kansas City.
7 yards.
Kansas City, here I go.
Way to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house. They got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special.
Hey,
Today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
5-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Ndamukong Suh. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you
Go the
still
blitz.
cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelce. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucks 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The short throw hauled in by Kelce. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Automatic first down.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Boom! Got him! Got him!
Back at the 16-yard line. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. And Tampa Bay. He trots out there now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Fournette is in trouble, and he goes down to the end zone. 2 points, that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Hardman on the return. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. Good day for him so far here.
Fucking nigger. Fucking niggers.
Wants over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looking. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Baby, I'm out of them no longer. And when I get that feeling.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. Yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
Fuck you!
Lost, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Dude, are you that bad? You fucking...
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You're so bad.
Create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback.
Tom Brady!
If you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked up.
Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for the...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Woo! Makes you a healing.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength is still there, and he showed it off.
Don't fight! That's easy, baby.
He's had a great game throwing the football. Yeah, it's a in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Woo! In the zone!
71 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely touchdown after touchdown throwing the ball.
So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries,
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21 yard.
And now here comes Kansas City. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. And he'll throw right away. A screen to Bell. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he's out right at the 25. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Bell sheds him off. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Get out of here, man!
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And that's a touchdown.
I'm gonna win.
There is
Wow.
a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he's got it. And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as
flag.
he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mahomes, hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses. But ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So after the INT, it's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. Tack on to their lead.
Left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. Their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Mahomes. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a good return here. Close to the 35.
Take yourself, take your tail, fucker.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And that one falls incomplete. And now, look at the clock. Only 7 seconds remaining. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Now Brady on the bootleg. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl. And they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every